This is the number one thing that if you had in your business, it would blow up. All right, welcome back. It is Douglas James. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about generating appointments and kind of building out the skeleton, the diaphragm of exactly what that looks like in your business. And you could essentially take this concept and take this structure, this skeleton that I'm going to give you for booking appointments, and implement it into your business. So if you're like a coach, if you're an expert, if you're some kind of guru, or if you have knowledge, or if you have some type of skill set that you're trying to sell online, I feel like this, if you watch this video, you can take this skeleton and kind of implement it into your business, and it's really going to help you be able to locate the best traffic sources and funnel the right people into a marketing system that's really built to put people on the phone, right? Because if you're not conversating and talking with people every day that want to give you money for what you do, then you don't have a business, right? So the quickest way to scale a business here in 2019 is to be able to effectively use online marketing, social media, and the different softwares and tools that are available to us so that you can actually book phone calls on your calendar. The skeleton I'm going to share with you today has actually helped me generate millions of dollars online. It's helped me earn the 2 Comma Club awards, helped me more importantly reach and impact the people that mean most to me, right? The problem that I solve in my business for people like you and many others is they don't know how to get customers specifically for the business, or get people on their calendar, or get people to buy their product or services. So that's where I come in with online marketing and internet strategies to help you be able to do that. So without further ado, let's jump into the iPad. All right, so here we are. So everything you do online, it starts with paid traffic, okay? Yes, I'm gonna start with paid traffic. There's other, free sources. You can blog all day, you can do podcasts all day, you can do all these different things, guest posting, but I'm gonna focus more on the paid traffic side just because that's that's helped me build my success online. The speaking engagements, the teaching, all the podcasts, all the blogging, the Instagram posts, all that stuff's kind of came after the fact. Okay, that stuff's kind of helping me get to a further level. But from a place where you're just starting out, you don't need all those launch strategies. You don't need all those different systems and processes. What you need is to learn how to leverage paid traffic. Okay, that's really what you need to learn how to leverage. All right, and my favorite paid traffic source right now is actually Facebook advertising. Okay, so running Facebook ads, targeting people based off their interest online. So this to really learn how to find the right audience for Facebook advertising, you really need to understand your avatar. You really need to understand your customer, where they're coming from, what's their interest online, their gender demographics. And if you've watched my videos, you've heard me talk about Facebook advertising and how to target your person, your audience, right? But that's really where it starts. So paid traffic, you're going to want to spend ads on Facebook, buy media on Facebook, and run people to a marketing system, okay? So everything that I'm about to give you in this whole section right here is going to be your marketing system. So it starts with Facebook advertising, right? And I'm going to give you like a basic structure of what this funnel looks like if you're going to be generating appointments. You're essentially going to take somebody to a lead magnet, okay, which is pretty much just going to collect emails. Okay, that says emails right there. So you collect their email, and I personally don't like to run too much traffic. If I'm running traffic on Facebook, I don't like to use like an automated webinar or anything like that. I like to actually use an email opt-in and then send them straight to the training. Okay, so typically what we like to offer is a free training. So once they come in, drop their email, they're gonna go to another page, and we're gonna deliver the free training, right? Give the people what they want. Give it to them right now. They're not signing up for any webinar. They're not signing up for a class that may start tonight or tomorrow. we're just going to give them the training right there. Okay, so on this free training page right here, it's actually going to have the training, and it's going to have a bunch of proof. Okay, it's going to have a bunch of proof. And what do I mean by proof? I'll make a little legend up here for proof. Okay, so proof pretty much is it's your case studies, that's your testimonials. Okay, that says testimonials, screenshots, all the cool stuff of people saying that you're amazing, that your product or service is amazing, all the things that make people want to buy and spend money with you. Okay, so you got to have proof on the page, and then at the end of the video, you want to invite them to a call. Okay, I like to do appointments, right? That's the whole point of this presentation. So there has to be a call to action button right here. So this button right here is a call to action button. They click that, they go to booking a phone call on your calendar. So on this page, simply is an application. Okay, you got an application, and then they select your time, the time and date. Okay, I have horrible handwriting. Time and date. Now, for this page right here, I like to use, there's one of my two favorite softwares is Calendly and Schedule Once, and I'll spell those out for you. I'll write it here. So Schedule Once is what it's called. So this is a call booking software that you can actually embed the code, and it'll be like an awesome, cool calendar where they can schedule a call there. So they come in there, fill out your application. You're gonna want to ask at least 5 to 7 questions that really give you and your sales team the pre-framed understanding of where this lead is coming from. You want to know their financial situation. You want to know how much money they're making, like I said, how much money they want to be making, what's the problems they're having in their business and their life, whatever it is your product or service or your consulting service solves. You're going to want to kind of ask those key questions so you understand that this client is actually the right type of client that you want to do business with. Okay, you could also, it's also going to have a lot of leveraging points in the sales conversation. So they fill out the time and date, and then you want to add them, pretty much send them to a welcome page. Okay, on this welcome, again, horrible handwriting. On this welcome page, I would have another video of you saying, hey, congratulations, you just scheduled your call. Very excited for you. Here's more free stuff before you come into the call to get you excited and pumped up about the call. Okay, so that's what you're gonna wanna have here. Some things that I like to include on this page is maybe a free Facebook group, okay? Another page with more videos, more training, okay, things of that nature. So they come to this page, they're booked on the calendar. Schedule Once is actually, if you configure it correctly, it can actually send out automated text messages and emails to remind them to come to the appointment. So you're gonna wanna make sure you configure that accordingly. And then here is the welcome page where they get into a free group or some type of videos and things of that nature. All right, and then what happens is, remember way back here when you collected this email, it behooves you to create some type of email sequence, because what's going to happen is this person, probably 1% of the people that come in and drop their email, only 1% of them roughly will actually buy. Okay, and roughly 6 to 10% of them will book an appointment. So this is very, very good statistics for you. So 1% buy, okay, and 6 to 10% actually book a phone call. All right, so those are really good numbers to keep in mind. But back to, and this is from my experience and my client's experience. Every client, every offer is going to be different depending. Okay. Now this email sequence, you actually want to drop them down into an email sequence that's 30 days long. Okay, so that's all these emails that are going to be going out, and all these emails are, like I said, I would have it at least about 30 days long. All these emails are going to be going out sequentially. I like to do one per day for a week and then split it up every other day. And the point of these is literally just to get them back to the training. That's it. Okay, so Schedule One is gonna be doing your hey, you booked your appointment, here's a text message, here's an email. This email sequence that you set up, I like to use Ontraport is a fabulous CRM and email marketing tool that I like to use. So I use Ontraport. I can write that up here. But you can use things like ClickFunnels, Actionetics, Drip, ActiveCampaign, all those different things work really, really well. So you got your Facebook traffic, right? You run into any emails. You're going to put them on a 30-day follow-up. You got your free training page with all your proof, and then your call to action to book a call. You're going to use schedule ones for appointments. They schedule their time and date on here. Then you can send them a welcome page with more free stuff that just gets them pumped up about the call. Okay, so by the time you do all that, the person is going to what? They're going to come to the phone call, right? That's where you have the actual phone call. So this is where you have your call. And since I'm kind of running out of space here, so there's really just a couple questions that it really comes down to, when you get to this point on the call, that you're going to ask the client is, I like to actually ask them, hey, did you watch the free training, right? What'd you think about the free training? What got you excited to book the call, right? So you want to make sure that they're watching your training. But I really just like to ask them, do you think the results that you've seen happen for other people, do you think that can happen for you? And what else do you need me to show you to make this thing happen? That's really what it all comes down to. Do you think it's possible for you? And what else do you need me to show you? Because they've seen your video educating them on your systems and processes or what you do and why you do it. And they've seen all the people you've impacted. They've seen all the proof. All right, so at that point, it really, like I said, it really just comes down to, do you think it's possible for you, and what else do you need me to show you? That's it. And if you can leverage that and leverage their pain points and really make them understand that this is the go-to model to fix whatever problems they have in their business, life, relationships, whatever it is that you solve in your business, then you ask Visa or MasterCard. And then what does that happen? You're making cash, okay? You're getting paid. So this is pretty much the basic skeleton of the entire thing here on how to book appointments. Obviously, I could go super deep and granular on each one of these things here, but we'll be here for hours. I could even talk about this stuff for days. So, but this skeleton should give you a really strong understanding. I encourage you to go do your research on these systems and processes so that you can implement yourself. But that actually concludes this training. So if you found this incredibly valuable, I encourage you to leave a comment, I encourage you to share this video. And if you're not subscribing, please subscribe, because I come out with videos similar to this. We talk about business, marketing, mindset, sales, all the above to help you excel in your business. So thank you so much for watching. This is Douglas James, and hey, I'll see you next week. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.